the house. Can tell you we've been here all day.
He was forced to say the PIN code of his safe at gunpoint.
We ready. We ready. We ready for you.
As one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
In Minneapolis.
One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. Connects with his man, Aaron Jones. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for first and it sets that secondary manageable and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 31.
Oh.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson.
God damn it.
Vikings getting back on his 6th interception of the season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Rob, but in INT.
And I get it, opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Stroud in the air to start us off. He's on the move. An alert play defensively there. Get a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there and just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he must have opened up the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a quarterback on it, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys got a little bit with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there swatting the incompletion.
Williams coming in motion right. Throwing on third down, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker.
Oh, wow, that was quick. That was a quick little throw.
Vikings parlay the interception into points. On his chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra points in right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Washington now to return. And look at this return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up for great field position.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Rolling. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Offense in the hurry up here. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here's Burrow. He's going deep this time. It's another first down. Intercepted again. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's going to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how equal the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. First and 10. Austin put in motion right. First down, Stroud. He lets one fly deep downfield. And no, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they have a second down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little. Sigh of relief. They dodged the bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Zach Baugh with the tackle. Stroud now on third. Catch made by Boston. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. Stroud throwing here on first. That one finds Xavier Not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the red zone now.
Oh, come on.
17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
I love throwing a first down. When you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of the matchup. You plan for it, you go out and execute.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Pacheco hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 13-0 lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. McLaughlin sets out the extra point. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Washington now to return. And look at this return. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up to the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that, when you kick off returner, it's such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up for great field position.
First down, Burrow to throw. Getting out to his left. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in two. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10, here's Jones. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
So much to like about that run, particularly when he's able to get out. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down mark.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs with that Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
On first down, here's Burrow. Escapes out to the left. Here's pressure, and he's blocked by the Vikings. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a two-score game early. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Running right, this is Jones. And he drives this forward to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They're running on Jones. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. It's a gain of 1 on first and goal. Now it's going to be second and 5.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Another try for Jones. And he's in. start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. That's no good. They missed one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Calvin Austin on the return. Now a decent field position. Rockies tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on first. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 47. That one's cut along the left sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings lead by 14. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings lead by 15 now. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Washington now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Jones once more. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 41. Flush out now to his left. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On third down, here's Burrow. Completed to his running back. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Has the connection to Jones. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. To throw again, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jerome Bland has it. And the Vikings are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. He's contained at the line for no gain. In on the tackles, Jonathan Cooper. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Austin put in motion right. Shotgun now for Stroud. Has his man. It's Pacheco. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. It looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually. So 2nd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense in the hurry up here. It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. It's round now on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Burrow from the gun. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Here we go.
Trying for it with Burrow. He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
4th down, Burrow. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
A counter gift here to Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
They send a receiver in motion right. Here's a give on the jet sweep. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 7. That's it, 3rd and 4.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. It's a gain of just 2. They needed 5. It's going to be 4th and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Falcons will take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Here's Jones. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
He's on the move. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 35 out of that one. And the Falcons will have a 1st. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. They give to Jones, right side. He finds space into the red zone. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Burrow to the air now. Rolling left, buying some time. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Gotta figure out this third down here. Looking to throw, Burrow. That was incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Motioning Williams left. First down, Stroud. Pacheco hauls it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second down run by Pacheco. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Offense in the hurry up here. Motioning Williams left. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the Falcons 40-yard line.
Another try following the sack. On target to Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 32 yards. Complete to number 1, Xavier Worthy.
They'll run Pacheco. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Pacheco.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Caught near the pylon. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Vikings make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Vikings grow the lead now to 22 points. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Washington now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. First down, Burrow to throw. On the move, headed right. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Burrow setting up the play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing now, third and 2. Jones reels it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one gains 7. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And they pick him off again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Shotgun now for Stroud. Throw is caught by the back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Look at high. Hey!
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. one more snap to play here.
Here we go.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a win for the Vikings. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
Yeah, run up on Big Glow, you won't, I bet you'll be on the floor. Big car